What's going on, everybody? It's Matt from RC Overload, and welcome back. Today we are doing something a little bit different. I kind of just wanted to sit down and talk with you guys a little bit as far as what's been going on lately and where we're kind of heading with RC Overload. I don't usually do this kind of video. I did way back when I first started and realized it just never worked. Nobody ever really watched this, but I'm hoping that you guys will watch this to get an idea as far as what's been going on lately, because I know some of you have asked, hey, what's up? Haven't had many videos out. But there's a ton of reasons for that. So today I'm taking the time to sit down to tell you guys what's going on. I'm also, after this, going to be shooting a crazy video, which I'll tell you guys here in a little bit. But for now, I wanted to get into why haven't I made a lot of videos this year. Biggest issue is time. Yep, time. I just have not had as much time this year to get around to making videos, to working on the RC trucks with new products, to shooting running videos, action videos. Just there's always something that comes up. And after talking with some of you guys, actually, I'm not the only one experiencing it. I was actually just talking with Joe from JPRC on YouTube the other day, because he actually lives about an hour away from me, and we are planning here in August to get together for a really cool couple of videos that we're going to do together. Nice cool little collaboration there. But even he has made a comment too, saying that he's just had absolutely no time. Work has taken up a lot of his time. And same with me. I actually, for those of you that don't know, including RC Overload, which I consider is a full-time job, between everything with the social media, making videos, working on the trucks, filming, editing, all that stuff, it is a full-time job on its own, especially when I myself am doing everything. So that takes up a lot of time just on its own. But on top of that, I do work at my local hobby store here on Sundays for a few hours. So that takes away some of my weekend time. I work all day Sunday there. That has now just turned more into play money for the RCs and stuff to show you guys on camera. I don't think I'm going to stay there, next year. I think my ideal goal is I'm just going to work for the rest of this year there. And then come next year, take it off, because it does take up a lot of my time. And like I said, most of that money is just going to the RCs right now. It's not like it's paying bills or anything. It's just all fun. So I kind of want to put my focus back into making these videos again. I need the weekends to do that. Also, during the week is my full-time normal job, where I am a nighttime custodian at a local school right down the street from me. And where it's summertime right now, we are prepping for all you youngsters to go back into school here in September. I actually do a preschool. I clean that, and I do an elementary school as well. Two separate buildings right next to each other, and I've been going back and forth, stripping floors, waxing lately, cleaning, you name it. I'm sure a lot of you guys have probably, some of you guys have actually done custodial work before, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. We've also had construction guys there screwing up our time. So actually, about like 2 weekends ago, I ended up having to work both Saturday and Sunday after the hobby store to get caught up on some work there, so we weren't behind for the summertime. So I couldn't get any videos out that week. And between that, the humidity around here has been insane. I think we've been averaging like 80-90% humidity, and it's only staying in between 70 to 80 degrees. So you go outside, you don't want to do anything. It's horrible out. So that adds to it. But on top of that, I in my house here have run into a lot of issues with the house in the past couple of months. Last month, I want to say it was last month, we actually had an electrical issue in the house where the lights were flickering and stuff like that, and we actually had a cable guy come over to do some work on the cable because we totally lost internet. Come to find out, after having a cable guy here, electrician here, and then, you know, the electrical company here. Come to find out, the actual main line coming into the house, the neutral wire, snapped. So it was actually back feeding the power from the pole back into the house, which is very dangerous, as some of you know. So I'm luckily nothing happened, but basically when the cable guy got here, took the ground cable outside the house off of his cable, sent a huge spark through the house, blew up several lights down here in the basement. All the Xbox power supplies got hit, and a whole bunch of other things. We lost the refrigerator. So that was fun. Luckily, you know, everything's all fixed. We're good now, except for the lights down here, which there is normally a light right about here that would be shining brightly on my face, but that is out, you know. So we got to get some more lights down here. And that's my next goal, actually, is to get some better lights down here for you guys. So that was that issue. That was fun. And then just this past week, I was aiming to get a couple of videos out for you guys, but unfortunately, the water heater broke. It was like a almost 15-year-old water heater, and it just started leaking on the floor, and I came down here one night to work on the project you guys see behind me, which I'll get more into that here in a minute. And half of the basement was kind of covered in water. Good, you know, a quarter of an inch thick of water. Luckily it wasn't too bad, and it was only half the basement, but it did take some time to clean up, to get a new water heater in here and get that all fixed. Finally, I think just now, looking around, the floor is finally completely dry, and that was beginning of this week, and it's now Saturday. So floor just finally started drying completely. So I was able to get everything moved back into position, all the trucks and RCs, because unfortunately the water heater is right next to that. Luckily they were all sitting up on the, you know, shelves and everything like that, so nothing got damaged. A lot of little things have been taking up my time, as you guys can see. Plus, with my son being home from preschool, he's now going into kindergarten here in September. He's home all summer, so the time that I did have to shoot videos or to work on the computer or to do any of that stuff is pretty much gone out the window, because he's here. You know, I gotta watch after him. I have to, you know, make sure he's got lunch. He's playing, he's not bored, he's not arguing with me, which that's a whole new phase. Gotta love 4-year-olds. Going on 5. Yeah, I mean, it's just taken up a lot of my time, so I have not had the time to do much of anything, unfortunately. Right now I am planning here, like I said, later on today, to go out and start filming the SCX-10 Jeep Wrangler that I just finished recently building. That thing's 100% ready to go. I am totally stoked. I can't wait to get that out and running. It's going to be awesome. I shot a little video with it, and it's just like, oh yes, back to crawling again. Awesome. Something about crawling, you know. I've been doing so much bashing videos lately that I miss the crawling videos. I miss that side of making videos. It's really, really a lot of fun. So I'm glad I'm getting back into that, and I'm trying to make a really cool cinematic movie-style video for you guys. I'm taking every little bit of knowledge I have of filming, editing, and cinematography in general to make this really cool video. Looking at about maybe a 6-minute or so video, but it's going to take me at least 3 days to do, to go out and film it, not including the editing that's going to be involved with it, and all the other little things that I got to add into it. I really want to try to up the way I film and edit videos here from now on, and this style of a video is something that I really wanted to do, is actually take my time and go over a course of several days to film this, versus just going out for one run, take it, bunch it all up into a short little video, add some music, and there you guys go. I really want to make this into something, make the color correction great, you know, the sound great and stuff like that. That's what I want to do. So that's the goal right now. It's going to probably be about another week before I get the video out, maybe 2 weeks at the very most, I'm hoping. But I'm going to go out today, go out here during next week, finish up those little couple extra shots if need be. But it's going to be really cool. It's going to be awesome. Looking forward to that. Again, I'm going off topic. That's usually what happens, guys. It just friggin' gone. Start getting into one thing and just talk about that and totally forget where I was going with it. It is hard sometimes talking on camera because I do lose my concentration. So, let's get back to what it is that we were doing, where we are going with RC Overload. We're never going to lose the aspect of entertainment. We're never going to lose the aspect of creating action-style videos. We're always going to try to improve on that to make it more enjoyable. I always find action videos to be more enjoyable than like a first-person experience. But that's just my style of filming. You know, that's just what I've always been interested in. When I watch somebody do a one-on-one, you know, holding the camera saying, "Oh, guys, check this out. Look at what he's doing. This is what I'm doing, you know. Oh, that's cool. That's cool." That bores me after a while. I need a change of pace. I need a change of viewing of it. I need different angles. I need the clips to be quick because that's just who I am. So I naturally have a way of creating action videos, and that's just how RC Overload is always going to be. Though I will add in some of those style videos, like I had mentioned before. Don't worry. But we're always going to be based off of action style or cinematic type videos, and that's where we're going to head into more. I'd also like to get into a little bit of the film industry theory a little bit. Maybe you guys ask me some questions and I answer it based on camera, or how to go about filming RC cars for you guys, because I know a lot of you guys have a hard time trying to figure out what is the best angles or what is going to be the most entertaining for your viewers. And it's very much of self-learning as it is, you know, giving some good ideas or tips, things that I've learned along the way. And I'm always going to be learning, so I'd like to maybe just add in that perspective into the video thing. Here we go again. But so yeah, we're never going to lose the action part of it. Never that. The build videos, I'm working on improving how I do build videos. I want to take kits, show you step by step, so you have instructional videos. We're going to get into more of a style of making videos when I get a product in, and we're going to test it out, show you guys here, unbox the part, whatnot, show you guys it, talk about it a little bit, and then in that same video, I'm thinking about taking it out, the actual truck, while we put it into a test phase, or actually just, you know, use it in a little action video at the end of that full video of talking about it. So it's a little more entertaining. It's not just desk, it's not just testing out there, it's not two separate videos, it's all one video, so you guys can get an idea as how to do that, how to use that product, how it works, and so forth like that. That's something I'm going to be heading towards, also improving on that. Something else that we're going to be getting into more here come September is what I'm calling RC Overload Tuesdays, and basically it's a questionnaire very similar to this setup right now. You guys ask your questions during the week, whether it's social media or on YouTube, and I randomly select the questions and we will answer them every single Tuesday. And that can be anything. It can be questions about me, it can be questions about RC Overload, about the trucks, how to do something. It can be about the cameras. You name it, I'll answer it. You know, I'll usually pick between 3 to 6 questions from what I'm figuring right now. We'll work the fine details out as we go. But 3 to 6 questions per Tuesday's episode, depending on how lengthy the questions are and how in depth I go with the questions. And like I said, every single Tuesday we're going to be doing that. Fridays are going to be our release of a running or a product video or something along those lines. So we're going to be aiming for 2 videos a week. Why I'm saying this is all going to start in September is mostly because my son goes back to school at that point. It'll give me more time during the day to actually film and take the time I need to do this for you guys. So that's kind of what the game plan here is. I want to really get into more just showing you guys some stuff, and again, more cinematic style videos, action videos. As far as builds go, we're going to back off a little bit of the builds, get more into some of the running videos. Did so many build videos over this friggin' winter. I'm still playing catch up. I think the one I have 2 trucks I'm still working on right now. That's my Axial Yeti, which needs a drive shaft and some turnbuckles, and then that's ready to go. But then we have the Baja build series, which I know a lot of you guys are dying to see. As mentioned before, we just ran into so many issues during this build series that it's become kind of a hassle in a sense. It's now, for me, it's just, let's get this thing done, let's get it out, let's move on, you know, let's get some running videos out. However, we need a part right now, and financially we can't do it at the moment, so it's kind of on a temporary pause until we can get this one part. And then once we get the one part in, then we can start making the running videos and so forth. So that's on a hold. Everything else is ready to go. It's just getting out and filming it. That's pretty much it. But yes, so this is something like I said, I wanted to get you guys updated a little bit, a little know about me, about RC Overload, where we're kind of going. Not a lot of changes, but you guys will see some new changes here come September. For right now, for the summertime, we're just going to make videos as we can. Guys, I am beyond thankful for the support that you guys have given me through the past 3 years so far. And I know right now this is a downtime for me. You know, my stats have dropped, unfortunately. I know you guys aren't watching the videos as much as you were previously. I'm not getting even half the subscribers that I was getting before, but that doesn't really bother me that much, because I know that these other situations arise, and once we get back into a routine again, that'll all change, and more people will be able to enjoy the show by coming in because they'll realize it. And it doesn't help with YouTube's algorithm. You don't do that great, they're not going to show your channel or your videos, so hey, whatever. But just bear with me, you guys. I will get videos out as I possibly can. It's just a busy summer. I do have some things planned. It's just a matter of when we can get around to them. So I will wrap this up by saying thank you guys again. You guys are great. I'm having a blast making this show, and a blast to see where the show has really come. I look forward to some of these new changes and some new things that we're going to be bringing to the show here. And just seeing the evolution of the show grow, especially since it hasn't even been 3 years yet. We're still at 2.5 years that I've been filming here. Coming up on 3. But, God, it's been one heck of an up and down ride. And it's been awesome the entire way. So, thank you guys again, and until next time, I'll see you guys on the next RC Overload. I'll even try to see if I can't come up with some new catchphrases. Yeah. You guys got a catchphrase maybe I could use near at the beginning and the end? Put it in the comment box. Alright guys, I'll catch you guys later. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share any of the videos. Give me a little boost. Share your favorite video on the show with some of your friends. Hey, why not? Maybe somebody hasn't seen the show, would like to subscribe. So, that's it for now, guys. I will see you later on the next RC Overload.